Hey guys, today I'm going to do an eye look with my Style London palette that I got in my September Glossybox. It's a very pretty palette. If you guys want to see what I come up with, stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm glad you want to stay tuned and see what I do with this palette. I did get this with my September Glossybox. It is super pretty. These colors are so sweet. I did swatches on my unboxing. They are like really creamy and smooth, and I like the pigmentation on them. There are, looks like 3 mattes and 6 shimmers. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, but we'll play around with it and see what we can come up with. I am sick, so I apologize for the sniffles. I haven't been feeling well. You guys know I have some health stuff going on, so I'm working through that. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this gorgeous palette. So I did prime my eyes, I guess. I like to start with semi-neutral ground, I guess, like a clean palette. And since I have dark circles around my eyes and even my eyelids are sometimes colored differently, I did go around and do the concealer to get started. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to wet my brush with the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Mist, and I'm using a Glamour Dolls blending tapered brush. I think I'm going to use this color right here and go right in above my crease, and let's see how that goes. So I went ahead and put a little bit of this product on the brush. I always start from the outside and work my way in because of my dark, deep set eyes. Not really sure how this palette's going to work yet. Sorry, my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I'm wondering if I should have did this without wetting my brush, because it seems like it's changed the product. It is coming up pretty good, I guess. I went ahead and I did the other side. Just trying to build this color up a little bit in the corners here. I do like this palette so far. I thought that wetting the brush made it a little bit less manageable, but it is going on. And it seems like it's gonna stay on, which I like. It's no fallout with this. With this palette, I'm not getting any fallout, so it's pretty cool. So far, so good. I need to come down a little bit more on this side for my preference. Alright, I'm happy with that so far. So now I'm going to go in with something a little bit darker, like right where my crease is. And I think I might use this dark brown color here. There is no names for them, but it's a darker brown. I'm not wetting this brush. I'm actually using a Luxie 140 Detailed Taper blending brush. I want to see if it'll work without me wetting it. And I want to go in right above my crease from the outside. See if it even shows up. Well, it looks like it might be. Oh yeah. Maybe I should have used a thinner brush. Alright, so got that done. I used those 2 colors. I think I'm going to cut my crease, and then we'll work in some colors. If I can find my brush to cut my crease with, that would be awesome. Alright, so you all know I hate cutting my crease. I really hate doing this. I'm still trying to get like a better hang of it, I guess. My alarm just made me jump. Alright, that looks like a big glob of mess. I'm not bringing it all the way out here because you guys know when I usually like how it looks in the corner, I'll leave it alone. I'm kind of experimenting here, you guys, so just bear with me. I'm going to use this burgundy right here and go on the outside here. I might even pull it out because I think it might be darker. But my whole idea is to start darker and lighter all the way in. So let's just see how this goes. My house sounds like a madhouse right now because of my grandkids. I'm only working on this eye right now just so I figure out what I'm doing. I kind of like how that looks. There's always that problem area right here. You guys know I can never get any product to stay. I do like that so far. So I went and cut my crease on this eye and I'm trying to balance these two out with the burgundy color. I'm going to the outside of my pupil. Or trying to anyway. And I'm just dabbing it on so it'll stick better. It looks really crazy right now. I really hate that part of my eye. Now, let me clean this brush off because I want to drag this in a little bit and soften up that line before I go in with another color. So I cleaned off the brush, the same brush I used for the burgundy, and I'm just going over the line, like with where the concealer and the eyeshadow meet, and just trying to buff it a little bit so it's not so dramatic. You see the difference, you guys? So, lost my concealer. And I'm wiping the brush off in between. Just to buff it. See? We're getting somewhere. I have to admit, Amy K makeup on here has been such an inspiration to me to do more eye tutorials and get out of my little safe box and start experimenting. Thank you, Amy, for being such an inspiration. I didn't mention Courtney makeup too. I think it's Courtney K. I think Courtney K makeup. She also has been like really pushing me to do more eye tutorials. But anyway, I buffed it out as much as I can for right now. I want to go to a middle color, kind of medium, and then the inside I'll be lighter. So I think we're going to go with, excuse me, this color right here. It is a shimmer. And then I'll probably end with like something almost white in the inside. And we're just going to pat this on the same way I did the other ones. I'm not wetting the brush either, and I am using a different brush that's clean. Just trying to stay right where the concealer is. I'm definitely going to have to go back in afterwards with that darker color and go over my crease just to make it more defined. But for right now, just want to get this color on here. I do like that blend. a lot. I am really enjoying this palette. It's still in my safe zone. These colors are gorgeous and very easy to work with. So I am very happy. Now the brush that I just used for the burgundy, when I buffed everything out, I'm going to try and buff in between here again. Sorry if that's not the right word for you guys, but I seriously need to put my phone in like airplane mode when I'm doing my videos because it doesn't stop ringing. This part to me looks like super dramatic, and I don't know if I like it that dark, but we'll keep playing with it. I'm gonna go back in and hit this color again. One last time before I go to the complete center. Usually for this part I use my fingers, and it's actually going on very well with the brush. Alright, so now I'm going to use this really light color right here. It isn't white, it actually is like a light tan color. It looks white in the light. And I have like a precision shader, which is not for this, but I like to do the corner of my eyes with it. Just because it's got that triangle shape, you know? I'm trying really hard not to laugh, but I hear my granddaughter playing in the hallway, and she is adorable. I have a little monitor for my house alarm, like right next to me. You guys probably always hear it going off when the doors open and close, but if I even glance at it, I wouldn't even be able to keep a straight face right now, because you'd be able to see her dancing in my hallway in the house. She's so funny. Alright, this I don't like at all. Alright, that color is just not my thing. So obviously I screwed it up a little bit, you guys. I have to get this burgundy color back in a little bit and see what I can do. And I'm definitely gonna have to hit that more precise, shorter brush. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. No, no, no. Okay, that's helping. Using a very short brush, which I like better because it's easier to make exact precision spots, you know? Sorry, my daughter just knocked on the door. Sometimes I think when I make mistakes and I go back to fix them, I end up making them worse. So I have a feeling I might end up regretting this. Hopefully I don't, though. Maybe I should just buff this out a little bit. Let's see. Some of these, I have so many brushes. I hate that. Do you guys use your brushes for what they're supposed to be for? Or do you just play with what you're comfortable with? Because to be honest, I know some of them say it's for this, it's for that, and I don't use them for anything that they say they are. It would probably make a hell of a difference if I did. Alright, so I'm doing like really quick, this is another clean brush, and I'm doing a real quick sweep from the corner in, not all the way in, but just to right there where I wanted that burgundy to stop. I like it a little bit better. What do you guys think? I think I might leave it alone and do my little highlighter, my cello highlighter up here, and put some eyeliner on and see how this looks. Because if I put any more on, it'd probably be overkill. Let's see. I went and I did my eyebrows with my favorite, I have to admit it, it's the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. This is the one with the dual-ended brush. and the product on the other end. So clumsy today. The products on the other end. I know I've showed you guys this before, but this is definitely my go-to. And then I took this big floppy blending brush and I just went over this again like a little maniac, hoping to lighten it a little bit. And I wiped the brush off in between. I really, really like this. I know it's not a big deal to you guys. Nothing like wow. But this is a big thing for me. So let's just keep going with it and see how it goes. I don't know why I thought I'd try something different and use an eyebrow eyeliner pencil. But it doesn't seem to be going on like I would like. This is actually a really good pencil, but I think the more product that you have on your eyelids with the eyeshadow, it makes it more difficult. And that's another reason why I wanted to try something different, because a lot of my liquids are drying out. And I think when you have a lot of product, you need something that's super wet to just glide right over it. So I switched over to my Maybelline New York Line Stiletto. It's a very precise tip-it. So we can play with this a little bit. What are some of your favorite liquid eyeliners, you guys? I would love to hear about it because I love the Eyebrow London one. And then this is like my favorite drugstore one, the Maybelline. I have to get used to using this tip again because I was so used to the Eyebrow London. It just feels weird. It's not as firm, so it's really hard for me to get an exact tip on here, and I'm really OCD with my lines. My eyes are watering like super bad from these lights. I know I told you guys don't pull, but I have to get a little bit here. I ended up having to touch my Eyebrow London anyway. This tip on here is crazy. And I'm not missing any eyeliner right here. It's my eyelashes that look like, are making it look like there's a gap here. I think I spend more time on my eyeliner than I do on my actual makeup. I went in a little bit thicker than normal on the inside of my eyeliner, and you guys know I'll always pull out a little bit in the corner here along my lash line. I don't come all the way in. Like that. I love this eyeliner. And now I have to do my highlighter around my eyes. So I use the Cella Ivory Lace highlighter, which I really need to get a big fat sharpener for because I hardly have any point, and it does make a big difference for stuff like this. Gotta be very careful not to do a thick line. I'm actually sweating with all these stupid lights on. And it's 60 something degrees, I'm telling you, in my house. We still have the air on. Anybody that's like in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, I think even Georgia, up the East Coast, that's, you know, preparing for this hurricane, my prayers and thoughts are with you guys. Make sure you are extra safe and take all precautions that are recommended. So I just wanted to say that, and then I got cut off. But I was saying everybody's in my thoughts and prayers about this crazy hurricane. Hopefully it will downsize before it hits land. Okay, so I bring out the line almost to here for my highlighter. And I will go in with my finger just a little bit and dab it. My favorite word of the day is buffing. And I will follow up with my always go-to dirty little secret Bellini highlighter. And I'll kind of like drag or dab a little angled brush over it. I swear this highlighter makes anything look better. Everything look better. I need to chill with this highlighter, but I swear this highlighter makes everything look better. Like I was saying, it's always been my go-to highlighter. I really need to switch up a little bit and try different ones, but it's just, why? Like, my Dirty Little Secret highlighter is one of my best products, and I don't see a point in trying something different if this one always works. But to be fair, I have a million highlighters I don't use. I probably shouldn't have brought that much in. It's a bad habit of mine. I'm like a highlighter crazy person. But yeah, so let's see. Mascara? Yeah, I'll do mascara for you guys. I didn't even do foundation or anything, but we'll do the mascara. I did put one coat on, and I was told you have to build this one up like I was saying. So we will go in. This is like a non-clumping formula, which I really like. It's not giving me that spider looking effect, especially putting on a second coat. You would expect that with some of these, but it's really a nice formula. Nothing dramatic about it. It does, you guys can't really see what it's doing for my eyelashes because I have such thick eyeliner on, but it's doing a great job on my eyelashes. Oh, you guys didn't see that, did you? All right, so I had enough of poking my eye out with the mascara. You guys seen pretty much. I didn't do full face. I didn't do anything to my skin other than just my eyes and here, and I didn't even set my under eye. But I wanted to play around with this palette and see what you guys think. How do you guys think I did? I think I'm getting a little bit better, right? I absolutely adore this palette, Style London. I do, and all the products that I use that I told you guys, most of them are my like everyday go-to products that I absolutely adore. So let me know what you guys think. I did say I was going to start doing more of these videos, hopefully for myself to get a little bit better with tutorials and even playing around with the makeup. So I absolutely like this look. I do. It's not pink, which is anyway, I babble too much. My damn camera cuts me off because it knows I talk too much. But yeah, so I am super impressed. This is not pink. You guys know I always gear towards pinks and stuff like that, so I really like it. Let me know what you think down below. Have you tried this palette before? Did you get it in Glossybox? What do you think of the colors? Do you have any suggestions on something that I could have done differently other than poke my eye with the mascara? Anyway, I really enjoyed doing this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody's support, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. Bye.